So Nissan just announced their new 2022 redesigned Pathfinder. It looks a lot like the new Nissan Rogue, which I'm very excited about. We're gonna check it out. Let's dive into it. I'm gonna start this video off with a story. I recently had a customer come in to upgrade his vehicle and get into a new family-sized SUV. This was a loyal customer of mine. He traded in his 05 Pathfinder for a 2017 Xterra a long time ago when we first met. His wife has bought a few cars off me and they're one of my loyal customers. He came in because he's having some kids and he wants a bigger family vehicle. So he drove the 2020 Nissan Pathfinder, and after when he got back from his test drive, he said to me, Chris, he's like, I literally can't see myself buying this because the competition just has so much more technology and new things that we're looking for. I can't sit here and pay the same money as I would for the Toyota Highlander or something like the Kia Telluride. So he chose to get the Toyota Highlander and I kind of lost the sale. Kind of downside, but now I'm super excited because Nissan has solved that problem for me with their announcement of the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder. You can see it here on the screen. It looks like there's a lot more technology. It looks like they've started off to make it competitive in its class, and they really changed all the outdatedness of the old models and that old generation, getting back to its kind of masculine truck-like roots that we've seen here. So I've made some notes. Let's take a look at this vehicle and check it all out on what we know so far. It really looks a lot like the new 2021 Nissan Rogue. It just looks like a bigger 7-passenger, 8-passenger version of the Nissan Rogue, which I love because the Nissan Rogue is phenomenal. Nissan really hit the ball out of the park with this redesign on the Rogue, and they are going kind of streamlining everything into the Pathfinder here, which I really like and I'm really excited for. As always, guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Comment down below what you think of the new Nissan. I love talking about cars, but I love hearing what you have to say. And if you guys have any questions about your purchases, car-related questions, do not hesitate to email me. I'm gonna put my contact information in the email below or just comment on the videos. When I look at this initial release, like it looks like there's so many similarities to the Rogue, like I said. It starts with that rectangular look, that large look that you see, that large V-motion grille that we see coming from the Rogue that Nissan has done for a long time. And I'm kind of thankful that they are taking this route and going the same way. We're gonna get to the interior. The interior is where you really see the similarities, but from the exterior, what they've announced is some nice, interesting things. We're gonna get standard LED headlights. We're gonna get this nice two-tone roof that's very popular now that really gives the Pathfinder a nice look, and they had that in the new release for the Rogue. So I'm excited about the two-tone roof. You can kind of see on the rear, we have these slimmer taillights with this Pathfinder badging stamped all across the back taillight. So I do like the new look. They say it's a little shorter than the previous model, but it's not gonna affect the interior passenger and the cargo capacity. You can get 18-inch rims or you can get the 20-inch rims. I'm assuming the 20-inch rims are gonna come in our top Platinum models. The lower trim levels, you can choose to get front-wheel drive or you can get the Nissan Intelligent all-wheel drive. I'm super excited about some of the changes they've made to the power plant. In terms of the engine, they didn't make very many changes. It's still that same 3.5 DIG V6 direct injection gasoline with 284 horsepower and 259 pounds-feet of torque. So very similar engine. However, this is the big news, guys, no CVT. I'm super excited now because there's no CVT transmission. I don't have to read your comments anymore about how you guys hate the CVT. There's a 9-speed automatic transmission. It's still gonna boast that same powerful towing that the Pathfinder has, 6,000 pounds towing. It's also gonna offer you 7 different drive modes, so things like a snow mode, a sand mode, a mud mode, probably a sport mode, hopefully a fuel economy mode. That's what a lot of customers like. But comment down below, are you excited for the new transmission? I don't have to read your comments about the CVT anymore because I know you guys do not like those CVTs. When we look at the interior, this is where it really looks like the Rogue. You can see the shifter looks the same. We're gonna get some of the new features that I was very excited about for the Rogue. So things like this 12-inch digital infotainment system right behind the wheel. This thing is really cool. Very vivid display, nice high def. I really like this screen. I'm glad they chose to put this in the Pathfinder. I'm gonna assume it's only in the top models, just like they did with the Rogue. Probably the S or the SVs are just gonna come with a smaller infotainment system. And then we have that 9-inch touchscreen here. I'm not sure if that's standard or that's only gonna be in the top model as well, but you're gonna get wireless Apple CarPlay. You still have to plug in if you're an Android user like myself and you wanna use your Android Auto, you still have to plug in, but wireless Apple CarPlay, similar announcements that they made for the Rogue. You get the Navi link, so the Pro Pilot Assist is now added with that Navi link. I'm assuming that will be in the top models. They haven't really released the trim levels yet, whether there's SVs, SLs, Platinums, but I'm assuming just because it's Nissan, there'll be like an SV Tech, maybe an SL with leather and a Platinum, and then obviously the entry level will be the S. So hopefully that Pro Pilot Assist will come in maybe the SV and up or an SV Tech package here. What's gonna come standard, as always, is that standard Nissan safety shield. So you're gonna get obviously all the full safety suite, the automatic emergency braking for your front and rear, the pedestrian detection, the lane departure warning, the blind spot monitor, the high beam assistant is pretty nice, the rear cross traffic alert, and of course, your forward collision alert. In terms of interior, if you're doing the IKEA thing, you can still fold those seats down. They announced it has 80 cubic feet of interior passenger volume when you fold the rear seats now. This is something that I'm really excited about now too, because it's offered in 2 configurations. You can get a 7-seat configuration with the 2 captain chairs, or you can get an 8-seat configuration. So I'm excited because the Pathfinder has never been offered with captain chairs, and that's something that customers enjoy. You're also gonna get a one-touch release for the seats and a removable center console when you have those captain chairs. So I've always liked the versatility of the seats, using that easy latch system that Nissan advertised to move the seats. It's very easy in the Pathfinder. Makes it a lot easier if you're adding car seats and things like that. So I can't really see how they can make it easier, but apparently they have. So we're gonna take a look at that when it arrives. You're also going to get that around view monitor that you see in the Rogue. Hopefully it has the same definition of the Rogue, because it is phenomenal. Nissan's really, this the whole front dash. If I put it, the front dash of the Rogue, I'm going to put it right here for you. You can see side by side, they're basically the same looking. So a lot of similarities from the Rogue, just bigger. So I'm very excited for that because I really like driving the Nissan Rogue right now. I have one as my demo. Phenomenal. They say it's going to arrive at the dealerships in the summer, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'll be doing a full unlock, walk around, and test drive reviews once it arrives to tell you the difference between the new 2020 model. In terms of pricing, they didn't really release any pricing. That will be coming soon. I would assume, it's fair to assume that the top model is going to just probably hit the bucket of 50 grand. Will probably be somewhere in between 45 and 50 grand for the top Platinum model. So stay tuned for that. We'll announce pricing as it comes. But that's your video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Nissan Pathfinder. If you guys are new here, subscribe to my channel because I do a lot of how-tos, car reviews, car comparisons, and do not hesitate to tell me what you think of the new Pathfinder in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.